Hi everyone, it is Patrick and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be filming videos again. I took like an extended break, a vacation if you will. It's been a minute, it's been a while. I just got like very busy. I've talked about it a little bit on previous videos, but I'm actually getting my PhD right now. So I'm like a grad student, and when you're a grad student, you are like doing a billion things at once, and life is just like truly like a roller coaster. But I do want to get back to filming. I like love making these videos so much. Like it really is like a creative outlet for me, and I want to continue to do that. And I thought, what better season to come back to YouTube than pumpkin spice season. So yes, be on the lookout for a lot more videos coming up. I'm also getting back into like posting on my Instagram. So if you want to follow me over there, I'm at the Patrick Meyer, because is there another? So I thought the perfect video for my YouTube return would be to make an iced pumpkin spice latte. This is one of my favorite drinks on the planet. Like, I love it so much. I wait all year for it. I like crave it in like April. And it's actually quite easy to make from home. So why wouldn't you make it from home? Like, yes, it's convenient to just have someone make it for you, but we're trying to save money. We're trying to be independent. We're trying to just, you know, not leave the house. Any excuse I have to not leave the house, I will take it. So if you don't feel like spending like $7 on your pumpkin spice latte every day, stick around and I will show you how you can make it yourself at home so easy. Also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, a lot of you are subscribed and like thank you, but a lot of you aren't, and like, why? I think I'm a pretty good time, so stick around. So the first thing we're gonna need to do in making this recipe is make our pumpkin spice sauce. I stumbled across the best copycat recipe a few years ago, and like it's been my go-to ever since. What was life before I discovered this? I have no clue. It's from a website called Sweetened, and I'll have it linked down below. But like I said, I stumbled across this recipe a few years ago, and like I've never looked back. It is so close to the flavor of the Starbucks syrup that it's like kind of scary. And it uses super simple and like accessible ingredients, which I'm a fan of. So all this stuff you can pick up at your grocery store, so easy and so affordable. This will make like quite a bit of sauce that you can use like over and over again throughout the week. So let's make the sauce. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna need to do is make a simple syrup, and it is like so simple. So a simple syrup is just equal parts water and sugar. So I have a small pot here, and I'm going to pour in half a cup of like filtered water. And then to this, I'm going to add half a cup of sugar. And I'm gonna go put this on the stove over medium heat. Okay, so I put the sugar in the water over medium heat, and now it's starting to bubble up, so I can now turn the heat down to low. Okay, so I reduced the heat down to low, and now we can add in the rest of our ingredients. The first thing I'm gonna add is 2/3 of a cup of pumpkin puree. This is just 100% pure pumpkin. And then to make this sauce super sweet and creamy, I'm gonna add a whole can of sweetened condensed milk. This stuff is like amazing. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. And I think this is what just makes this sauce so amazing. And we are making a pumpkin spice sauce, so I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. This just has all of those like fall spices in one blend. And then to really amp up all the existing flavors in here, just a little bit of salt. So I'm gonna stir this over low heat for like 1 minute, and then our pumpkin spice syrup will be good to go. Okay, so we just made the pumpkin spice syrup, and like I said, that makes like quite a bit of syrup. A lot of people have been asking me like how long it lasts in the fridge, and I have no clue. I am not a food scientist, but I would assume maybe like 2 weeks. Oh, I really don't want to get sued. But yeah, keep it in the fridge. If you want to be like super cute and quirky, put it in a mason jar or just like any airtight container that will keep it really fresh. So now that we have the pumpkin spice syrup made, we can go ahead and get going with the espresso. So let's go ahead and do that. So making espresso at home is like so easy. I just have my handy dandy Mr. Coffee espresso maker right here. It's super affordable. Like I recommend it as like a beginner machine to like anyone that wants to get into making coffee. But yeah, so you just take this thing out. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that was my workout for today. So you have this thing here, and then you're gonna take some espresso. Now, I use Cafe La Llave. I think that's how you say it. I just get mine on Amazon, and it's super affordable, and like, I really like the taste of this. But feel free to use like whatever ground coffee that you like. I think this one is specifically made like for espresso machines, so that's a bonus. So I'm making a venti pumpkin spice latte today, and normally that has like 3 shots of espresso, but this machine makes like big shots, like I don't know why. So I'm just gonna scoop it until like the 2-shot line, and that normally gets me like the amount I want. Okay, so I have my ground espresso in this thing right here, and then I'm just gonna take the scoop and like push it down a little bit. You don't wanna pack it too hard. So this will be my workout part 2 of the day. I'm just gonna screw this back on here until the handle like meets this lock symbol. Oh, yay. Okay, that looks great. Let's get some water in this machine. Okay, so I'll pour my water into the top of the machine here and get it going. Just be sure to follow the instructions of like whatever machine you're using. So I'll screw this cap back on and then put my little espresso mug under here. So then I'm going to turn this on and we will have some espresso really soon. So we've made it to my favorite part of the video where we actually get to assemble the drink. Well, actually my favorite part is like drinking the drink, but this is like my second favorite part. So the first thing I'm gonna add to the cup is our pumpkin spice syrup, and I'm making a venti drink, and those have like 6 pumps of the syrup. So I'm using 6 tablespoons of the syrup that we made. Feel free to add more or less. I'm just kind of doing the basic route, but you know what you like, so you do what you like. So the next thing I'll add is the espresso. I will just pour the shots right in. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. Okay, so I have the pumpkin spice syrup and the espresso in here, and I'm just gonna do like a little bit of like a swirling motion. So the syrup that we made isn't quite like other coffee syrups, like it is pretty thick, and the warm espresso just like really helps like break it down. So the next thing I will add to this drink is milk. I am just doing like a very like non-aesthetic milk. I'm just using 2% because that's what I had. But this is amazing with like oat milk. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I'm gonna fill this to the top line on this cup right here. I would say it's about like a cup or like a cup and a half of milk. Okay, so we have all of our traditional kind of like latte ingredients. We have our espresso, our syrup, our milk, but this will be an iced latte, so let me go add some ice. Okay, so we have our ice in here. It's officially an iced latte. You could make this like a hot drink if you wanted to, but why would you? I have never understood like hot coffee drinks, even though that's like, I would say probably the more traditional way of drinking it. It's just never appealed to me. But yeah, you could if you wanted to. So the next thing I'll add is some whipped cream. I just use like store-bought whipped dairy topping. That sounds a little suspicious. So let's add a swirl of this to the latte. And then to really send home the message that this is a pumpkin spice latte, I'm gonna sprinkle some more pumpkin pie spice on top. And I found that if you just sprinkle it from the like jar here, it ends up in like really coarse sprinkles that just like don't look cute. So I'm gonna sprinkle it over a sifter that just makes it a little bit more fine and like cute. Oh my gosh, I have like spice all over my table, but that's totally okay. Okay, y'all, I just did a quick outfit change because I just wanted to look extra festive for the thumbnail, but let's go ahead and get our drink. We have finally made it to the end of the video, and now we can do my favorite part, actually, is the taste test. Oh my gosh, this looks so stunning. It might not look like as pigmented as the drink from Starbucks. I think Starbucks uses like food coloring. You could do that, but like, that's when it gets a little scary. Like, I don't want to add food coloring to my coffee drinks. Let's just taste it. This recipe is amazing. Like, it just has that authentic Starbucks pumpkin spice flavor. Well, I'm gonna go finish the rest of this, but I hope you all love this video. I'm so glad to be back on YouTube. Like, I'm truly just thrilled. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll have that information linked down below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. There will be so many more fall drinks on the lineup. I literally have like a list written down. So you are definitely going to want to stick around for that. But yeah, I will have the full recipe, like measurements, things I used down below. It might contain affiliate links, so feel free to use those if you want. If you don't want to, just don't. But yes, happy pumpkin spice season. We have made it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.